on online. I do it like that. B, C. Like those are fucking gods online. Those are decent. Mid tier, low tier, super bad online. Steve, Nina, Anna, S for online. Yeah, it's Devil Kazumi actually. When I first played Tekken in Season 1, I faced Devil Kazumi in Ranked. I still have no idea how he did that, but it was the true Devil Kazumi from the arcade mode. No idea how he did this, but yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna start with Alisa. She is like super fucking god tier with her chainsaws and all of her strings. It's disgusting. She's a noob killer for me. Definitely a noob killer. Nina, yeah, you're right with Nina. Nina, and Anna. I'm with you. Like so many strings. Low pokes, which leaves you in minus frames. For more setups, for more poke, for more mids to keep you in check. It's insane. Especially Anna with her like unseeable sweep. Disgusting. Lee. I would put him in S, I think. I'm not sure if he's in the same tier as those guys. Not sure. Leroy easily SSS. He can be annoying with the mix-ups and his down 4 into hitman stance into mix-ups. It's pretty disgusting. Horang easy SSS, easy god tier, no matter what. There was one other you mentioned, Steve. I'm with you when it comes to Steve, but where is he? Steve. Steve? What the fuck? Ah, there. Alright. I wonder which characters I'm gonna put in here, because I have no clue just yet. King, S tier. King is easy S tier. I'm not putting it up here, but it's because if you know how to throw break really good, then he's just like S tier. But he can easily kill you with chain throws. At the wall, he's super scary. It's disgusting. Mordek is S, but close to SSS. I'm gonna change music. The thing with Mordek is he has so many free damage. I would actually put him in SSS. It's like, if there would be a tier in between them, it would be for Mordek. He has so many setups. It's super disgusting. I'm gonna put him here first. Ling, I'm with you. Super disgusting. Unpopular opinion, but I would say 2Ds are C. That's like maybe an unpopular opinion, yes. But if you think it further, then I would say those guys are so time investing and execution heavy. Like if you put an Eliza or where's Geese? Or Geese. Like those guys are so execution heavy that you can't compare them with those. Like it's insane. If you see a Geese, red rank Geese versus red rank Nina, I would bet 100 for Geese. For Nina, actually. Somehow Akuma is like, he can be super good. Doesn't he require so much execution? Like, didn't he had a change in season 4 where you could easily do death combos? Now with a new move? Can't remember. Can't really tell. But he's so hard to execute. I would put him in B, just like Geese. Maybe A? Dude, I have no clue. I would say put Geese in B and Ellie and Akuma in C. Yeah, he's like super hard to play. I mean, you're right, Geese has some strings, which can be pretty disgusting with different setups. But I just can't see those guys winning frequently versus those. I just can't. Egan definitely S, I'm with you. He is so easy to play. So many power crushes into full launches, it's insane. Jhin, I would say B. Or maybe A. Because he has an unseeable sweep and a lot of low pokes compared with strings, which you can also abuse in lower ranks. Just like 1 down 3-4 and 3-1-4. I think I'm gonna put him in A. You can play him abusively to a certain point, but then he's getting hard. Very hard to play, so that's why I would say he's A. Lay SS, yes, he is. Stands into unseeable low launcher, or what is the other one, like mid high? I mean, who the fuck is able to react to this when he doesn't know the matchup? I kinda disagree with Lei, because it's hard to play him without stances. In neutral he's bad, but I agree S. You might be right. Hard to tell. But he's like always laying on the ground. Punishing people who try to approach him to punish him for laying on the ground. It's like so hard. People don't know the matchup. But is he as... I mean, honestly, right now, I would rather fight a Lei instead of Nina or Anna. Low is S, since no one knows the matchup. She is at least S, yeah, at least S. However, I still think it's hard to punish her on Kelly roll. Like you told me, do down forward 1 to interrupt her Kelly roll 3+4. However, it's hard to time, and if you get it incorrectly, you're getting launched for so much damage. See, she has so much damage, and that requires no execution at all. I might put her on S, but I'm not sure yet. Might change. Brian, hard to play, But he's good against smashers, so I would put him in A. Because he has so many counter hit launchers, it's insane. Katarina S. Minimum S. Also play Brian by smashing? Smashing, you mean? You can, yeah. But I think people will know. Is he as cheesy as King? No, he's not. Or Marduk? He's not. He's A. He belongs to A. Kazumi is B. I would put Kazumi on B or C, I'm not sure. Because she doesn't have any bullshit. Does she have any bullshit? Maybe her fly 2+4. Maybe that one. But other than that, I put her in... Can you abuse... I put her in C. Or maybe B. Maybe B. Devil Jin. Up here. Definitely. It's so annoying fighting this guy. It's insane. Ganryu, I agree with you. And I also agree with... How's Thrive? No, I'm talking about her her throw into... It's 2+4. I said 2+4, not 3+4. That's like the only thing where I would say she can be bullshit, but that's like the only thing. Because she doesn't have anything else. Fang, I agree. Fang is super disgusting. With Kenpo, all the low pokes he has, some of them confirmed into more damage on counter hit or even launching. This guy is disgusting if you don't know how to play against him. The punch parry, oh god. It's insane. Also a noob killer if you ask me. Just like Alisa. And all the other guys, to be honest. Law, I would consider being S tier. Because... Play a best of 3 against him. And you're gonna get to know his strings. You get emotional, why? I would put Bob up there, yeah. I'm with you. Do you mean about my Kazumi talk or what do you mean? About Bob, okay. I was wondering. Would I put put Kuma and Panda in S tier? I was just saying the same. I would actually put them up there because nobody knows the fucking hitbox with with short legs, and it's just a big benefit for those guys. They're so fucking S tier, I would say. Definitely. Paul. I would put him here, to be honest. I wouldn't put him up here. I mean, Paul is for me just like Marduk. They're pretty much the same. It can be annoying, but if you get the drill after best of 3, it's like possible to play him. He doesn't have so much tools as those guys. Miguel, I don't really care about Miguel, to be honest. B? I don't mind Miguel. AK is B in Mr. Streamer's opinion and S in this Blab's opinion. S tier AK? I mean, usually people, or it's like a common meme that mains are downplaying their character. But in terms of online gameplay against different, I wouldn't say S. I wouldn't say S. Definitely not S. He's not as good as King. Definitely not. It's always good to have a comparison in those tiers, man. Armor King is... I'm with you when it comes to saying Armor King is A, because you can pretty much gimmick or cheese around with throws. However, he doesn't have so much tools like King, for example. He's not scary at the wall. Like, you could do 4 into wall bounce, into whatever. But other than that, it's very hard for him to splat you to the wall. Otherwise, maybe with forward to 1, but that's like a Punisher. So it's, you press, then it's like a wall splat, but he's not as good as King. If King is an S, AK is A or B. That's like my argument. They can't be in the same tier. In no way they can be in the same tier. They work differently, and King has way more options that are so scary. But is he as good as Brian and Jhin online? That's like a reasonable question. I think A is fine. I think it's fine. JDCR is a god, you mean? He's a god. Nerf the range of up forward 1+2 and reduce the damage of throws. I don't think it's necessary to reduce the damage of his throws. You just have to be able to throw break his giant swing. Not like the first frame, but the drop at the end. Like, if you're able to tap giant swing, then you're on the good side. And then you only have to worry about his tombstone, and this is like a 2 break. Then he's when you put away those 2 throws, then he's like very limited. Also in terms of chain throws. Like, do you enjoy getting chain throwed by this guy all day? I don't think so. So yeah, I would say I would agree with AK being an A. I mean, honestly, you can just spam. Oh, not spam, but he is so good on whiff punishing, and this is like a thing that's like, whiff punishing is a thing till red ranks. People tend to whiff a lot of moves, and then Armor King gets strong. Then I would say he's A. AK chain throws are only like 60 damage. Yes, only like 60. Based on the chain throw you do, but it's like around 60. So definitely not as bad as King. Hey Hachi. I would also say S tier, at least S tier. It's so hard online to react to his lows. Like, it's always a good argument of people saying his down back 2 or full crouch for down forward 4 are reactable, but I mean, we're talking about online, and then till red ranks, Heihachi is a fucking beast, I would say. And if you can play him even above, but that's like a different story. And a lot of AKs are lazy and only use the 1+2 chain. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I'm actually sad that we don't have much people on the bottom list right here. The Julia. SSS. What the fuck? Definitely SSS. Any arguments about Julia? Nice. Yoshi to B, because he is bullshit, but still hard to play. I'm with you. I mean, you can be partying around, but that's not gonna help you. He requires so much knowledge and execution. He belongs to B. Jack, I would put him in A. Maybe S? A or S? He has a down forward 2, which has insane range. He has a complete throw game. Good low pokes. Is he A or S? I think I'm gonna leave him in A. But well, I think I'm gonna leave him in A first. Kuni is S, I would agree. I wouldn't put her up here. I've played her for some time now. Having like 50 wins, 50 losses, I think. I would say she belongs in S. Bakumram SSS, I'm with you. Oh, why are there 2 Kazumis? Okay. All right. Oh, that's a spoiler. There's gonna be a Devil Kazumi season 5 confirmed. Also 2 Lees. Wow. Why? What is this kind of tier list, man? Gonna be correctly. All right. Zafina. Why is she even down here any longer? She belongs to fucking SSS, like the queen of SSS, to be honest. Now it's getting difficult. This is probably the most controversial guy up down here. He can easily be C, but also be like A. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Kazuya's also. Ah. Yeah, it really much depends on the player. But he has some stuff which can be pretty disgusting online. I would put him in A. Huge damage and has few tools. Yeah, you're right. He has a limited kit. And the thing is, if people know his little kits, like his little options, then he's like, I will put him in B. You're right. Oh, it's getting difficult, man. It's getting difficult and controversial. Dragunov. I would say Dragunov is A tier. I would say he has more cheese than Kazumi. With his strings into cancel, into throw, into whatever. So I would put him here. I think he's fine here, like mid tier. Oh man, I don't want to put those. I sound like a whiny bitch if I put so many characters in SSS, but it's like it's true, isn't it? Like Lydia. Lydia. Claudio C. Lydia's kinda bullshit. Most of her stuff can't be launched unless you know her strings. Yeah, and she is so fast on recovery. So even if she whiffs, you're not able to punish her. Like, Oh, you should. That's why I think she belongs up here. I mean, she's... People saying she's top 5 for... I think that's for a reason. I think she's pretty disgusting online. Next up... Yeah, Claudio... Is he C? I mean, he has... I mean, his hop kick is like super disgusting. But it's like the only tool. It's like a meme. Claudio hop kick. Charging up into whatever. Well, then I would also put Miguel down here. But also Kazumi. Or... I mean, when I'm thinking about it... I don't mind those 3 guys. Shaheen? B tier? I don't know about Shaheen, to be honest. But I don't mind fighting him. I have no clue about Shaheen. Like, no fucking clue. I also don't mind this character. Eddie. Eddie. Isn't he super bad when it comes to tier lists? Like he's like always bottom, because once you know his bullshit, he's like super hard to play. So I would say he's B. Also, I still don't like fighting this guy because I don't know most of his setups. So. Enter sun and moon into political storm is stupid. Yeah, I agree. I would put Kazuya in B as well. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's funny. Once you're starting to get this filled up, you're just like, okay, I would adjust. Kazuya's like between here, A or B. It's hard to tell. I mean, he's like, doesn't he has like one of the worst win rates? I think that's for a reason. Because he requires some execution. Kazuya has way more tools than the other ones in B. And Geese as well. He might be right. But would I put both? Yeah, I think that's better. You're right. I mean, in lower ranks, Kazuya can also be a machine. Like against mashers, just down for a 2. Back to 4 if they can't react. I mean, online Kazuya's only bullshit is the hell sweep. Yeah, you're right. He has his hell sweep, which is kind of bullshit. That's true. But he also takes a lot of risk with it. It's like a question, like, can people react to your hell sweep? Like, can they not react, but can they read the hell sweep? Once you get this mix-up right, like the guessing game right, yeah, I think he belongs in A. With that logic, we should put all Mishimas to S. SSS. Electrics are bullshit, but it's a high, okay, it tracks, but the other Mishimas have more stuff than Kazuya. Yeah. Yeah, I think the same. Like when I'm seeing those now, it's like he's just, yeah. Not the same. Not the same. Yeah. He's like considered to wait for people to do an unblockable move, or an unsafe move. Then you punish them, and then you go for the vortex. This is like the thing where you are taking risks. Are those guys taking risks? Like for example, Jack when he's doing down for a 2 with that big range, or with his other stuff. Armor King is like based on whiff punishing. If people whiff a lot, he's nuts. Compared with throws, yeah, you're right. Now it's getting difficult because I have Josie and Asuka are like, I would say kind of the same, but they're not as bad as those guys up here. So I would say they're S, both of them. Asuka's back 3. Have fun punishing it online. Her parry is considered to be bullshit, but I think once you realized she can't parry knees or elbows, we win. I've literally had so many games against an Asuka who was just spamming back 3 and I had no clue what to do. No fucking clue. Even with Armor King, like forward to 1 or shoulder, doesn't work for me. And Josie has so many strings, it's painful to play her. It's painful. You would put Asuka on A? You would rather fight Asuka than a Josie. Yeah, I mean, as I said, if once you learned that she can't parry knees or elbows, you have a free win. Because if she abuses parry, you can just punish her for it. But the back 3 is so disgusting. Back 3. I'm not sure, man. Let's just keep it like that. Maybe we can change it later. Lars? Lars. Where would I put Lars? I honestly don't enjoy fighting Lars. I think he belongs in S. The amount of mix-ups he has. The wall travel. Of his combos. I mean, I would say he's S. Yeah. Leo, Lily, Raven, Noctis are left. Leo, Lily, Raven, Noctis. Leo, I would say S. Because Leo also has a lot of strings which you can mix up. Leo back 1-4 is stupid as fuck, yes. Yes. Lily, I would consider being A. Let me just check. She doesn't have that much strings. She has some low pokes. For example, forward 4, and the other one, but you can react to it. It's not that hard. But is she as bad as Josie? I mean, I've played her once, so I know her a bit more. I don't know. Well, back in Season 2, I would put this guy up here. But honestly, I think he's just a big meme. He's either S or A. Maybe even A. Yeah. Maybe even A. I mean, his aura is... It's safe, big launcher, but just chill. Yeah. I'm with you. And then we have Master Raven. And that's a character I don't really care about. Does she have bullshit? He has, but it's super risky. Yeah. B. Every launcher leaves her back turned. Oh, really? But then she is supposed to be in B for sure. Now, would I change anything? I'm pretty fine with SSS. I'm pretty fine with it. S? Yeah, that's like Marduk in there, right? I mean, honestly, I would almost put him in SSS. It's like a personal thing for me. Because I would rather fight Lars than Marduk. Marduk has a lot of bullshit, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's insane. You don't want to get knocked down. So what do? Stay on the ground for a ground throw? Stand up for down for 2? Yeah, I would put him in SSS. So Negan belongs in S. Not that strong as the other guys in online. So yeah, I'm fine with Negan. Also fine with Paul. If you would ask me in Season 3, I would put Paul up there. SSS. But the more you play him, the more you know, okay, I have to create some distance to avoid his demo man. With AK, it's a benefit that I can punish him. He belongs in S. Yeah. Negan is... I must say... only good against Mashers. I think he's fine where he is. But if you don't mash, Negans hang themselves. What kind of tools does Negan have besides his power crush? He has some low pokes. He has easy combos. Down for a 2 on its own, it's like super far reaching. And the power crush. That's why I would put him actually, he belongs in S, yeah. From that string that is his normal Punisher goes into the stance now. Yeah, I think I know what you mean, but I don't know which one it is. But I remember it's being good for him. Like, really good. Katarina, Law. I think the S tier is like difficult to adjust. Because this is like between SSS and S you have like a lot of personal opinions. There are people out there who get fucked up by Paul all day, or a King if they can't throw break. But you can't put the character in SSS only because he has strong throws. Like, there are people out there who can throw break and then he's not SS. So yeah, I think I'm fine with S tier. A tier, I think I'm also fine. I mean, Dragunov is like super. I wouldn't put him in B. He has some good tools. That's why he's A. Like his back swing elbow against mashers, his power crush, down 2 while running 2, back 1+2 plus 6 on block. It's like he belongs here. Just like Lilian Noctis, Yoshi, Gigas, Shaheen, Eddie, Kazuya, Raven. I mean, maybe I would put Eddie in A because he's also like a noob killer, you know. Fighting an Eddie requires you to change your whole game plan, like anything. You can't check him with jabs because he's going to high crush a lot. Yeah, maybe I would put Eddie a bit higher, but I'm not sure. If Asuka is S because of back 3, then Eddie should be A because of his similar launcher. Yeah. I would honestly put him in A. Because of his stances, his crushing potential. It's another level, yeah. I mean, there are people out there who would put Akuma in SSS just because of his power crush and all combo damage and stuff like that, but this is a tier list I would show new players, telling them yes, if you want to play and have fun online, pick those characters and you're gonna have a good time. Or those characters, maybe those if you want to challenge, and those if you want a really hard challenge, like then those are your guys. That's like a good summarize. Like if you want to have fun, play those guys. If you want it a bit harder, play those. And if you want to have a real challenge, play those guys. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, you're right. But if you guys didn't know, you can actually launch Kuma and Panda with Armor King only by using 1+2 on hit. So they have some problems compared to others because of their hitbox. Yeah, that's true. You need to know new combos. That's disgusting. However, they are limited in their tools, but they have a bullshit hitbox. So I think SSS is fine.